Hello and welcome to Object-Oriented Programming lecture series. Today we will be seeing a friend function. So these are the lecture objectives. What is friend function? Characteristics of a friend function and example. So what is a friend function? So according to the data hiding concepts in C++, no function or no one has access the permission to access private and protected members. So you know that we declare the variable as private or protected to hide them from the external world, right? So if a developer needs access to the private or protected members, then the developer can use the friend function. So the friend function provides a privileges to access all the private and protected members of the class. Now you can see this picture, that is, there is a class student in which you have a private variable as marks, right, and public function as show data, and only the object of this class can access the marks of this student. Okay, now suppose some external functions, that is main function, wants to access the marks of this student. So suppose the function name is cmarks. So cmarks, which is declared and defined in the main section, wants to access the marks of the student. So in that case you have to make the cmark function as a friend to this class. Okay, to access private data, make the function as a friend to a class. Okay, so this is basic theory behind the friend function. So if you make a function as friend, so friend function has a privileges to access all the private and protected members of the class. Okay, so what are the various characteristics of a friend function? So the friend function is not in the class scope, right? So it is outside function, so it is not in the class scope. It should be declared inside the class with a friend keyword. So in normal member functions, suppose for example there is a normal member function that void get data, right? So if you want to make this normal member function as friend, then you will be using a friend keyword before void. Okay, so it can be defined anywhere in the program and outside of the class like normal function. Okay, but the friend keyword must not be used in the function definition. Okay, so while declaration you must declare it inside the class that this some function it's friend of this class, but while defining it you need not to use it. Okay, we will see with the help of example. Fourth point, it is not in the class scope, so it cannot be called by objects of the class. Okay, because suppose you have a class student, right, and if you create an object S of student class, so whatever the information is there will be available in this class, suppose name, roll number, and so on. So since this suppose void get data function is there, so this void get data function is inside the class, that's why it is able to access the data of the class, right? But what about the friend function? Since this friend function, suppose it is basically the outside function. Suppose for example cmarks function, it is the outside function, right? So that's why we have to declare it friend while defining it, means while writing the body of the function. Okay, it can be called like a normal function without using the object names. Usually it has objects as arguments or parameter Okay. It cannot access member variables or functions directly, but can only be accessed by the help of object of the class. It can be declared with any access specifier, and the access specifier does not have any impact on the friend function. Okay. So let us see one example of friend function. So we have included the required header files. The class sample is created, in which two variables float a and float b are made private. By default it is private, that's why it is not written. It is a private data, float a and float b. Now in public section, void get data is written. A is equals to 20 and b is equals to 40. Right? Now since this is the member function, it is in the scope of the class. Right? So it can be called with the object name. You can see here s1.getData. Right? But what about this second function that is declared as friend to the class? Okay. So friend void mean, if you remove this friend keyword, this will become your member function. Okay. If you add this friend keyword, so it will become a friend function, right? So friend void mean sample s, it is taking one object as argument, right? Float average, average is being calculated s dot a plus s dot b by 2, and it will display the average. Okay. So let us understand this program. So it will start with the clear screen function. So everything on the screen will be cleared. Then it will create one object, that is s1 of class sample. Okay. Now since getData is a normal function, member function, you will call this using object name s1.getData. Okay. Then this will create s1 object. Inside s1 object you will have a is equals to 20 and b is equals to 40. Okay. Now what you're doing, now in this step, since it is not the member function, you have to call it directly without using object name. Okay. So mean and in round brackets s1. So basically we are passing this s1 object from here to s object. Means what will happen by this statement, this content of the s1 object will be copied into s object, right? Now a will is equals to 20 in s object and b will equals to 40 in this case. Float average. Now to calculate average, since a and b are inside this s object, we have to use s dot a plus s dot b. You know that to access the elements of object you need to use dot operator. So that's why s dot a plus s dot b by 2. So this will give you the average, and in the output you will get average is equals to 30, right? So in this way this friend function works. If you have any queries you can comment below. Okay, thank you for watching the video. Have a good day and happy learning.